Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern... The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. No huddle here for the offense. Davis looking to pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll give it to Johnson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big third down coming up. He wants it all. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Walton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Walton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Off off the play fake. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Warriors! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under fire. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides to back and leaves it. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Okay.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Hold it, finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The handoff to Johnson. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis will throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Picks up the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Power football with a run. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Davis looking to pass. He'll heave it deep. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Just keeps slinging it. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Give to the running back. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And off to the left. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Huskies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Hauls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Davis will throw. They're working that left side. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Find space on the right. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Davis looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
Defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run 1 more play on an untimed down. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That gets them back to within 10. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught over the middle. It's Walton. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Davis will throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Hands it off. Laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll start this drive going to the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Davis looking to pass. Tosses it incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Walton. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Davis will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Gonna look downfield again. Complete in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Extra grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Line play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tight end now in motion. On the move. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll give it to Johnson. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Going to the ground. Got a little space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be a draw. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Davis looking to pass. Got his man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires on the move. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hall.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He caught it. Touchdown, Huskies. And the
huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawai'i offense returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rainbow Warriors line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Davis will throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll take a deep shot here. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He makes the grab. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The kick is on its way. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Walton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Lost a fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Davis looking to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He'll try to take it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They run the reverse. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Now they'll run the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.